Good afternoon. I've been out of the U.S. for 28 months, and I've been back here in the U.S. for 2 weeks. And some of the things that I've noticed that have taken some time to get adjusted to. Number one is the weather. I knew this would come because the Philippines is a tropical environment, of course, so there's lots of humidity, and the weather's pretty much constantly the same. You know, you have typhoon season and stuff like that, but it's pretty much, 80s, 90s, sometimes in the 70s. It's very, very different. As well as here in Utah, it is hardly any humidity, so it's really dry. My knuckles have started to crack a little bit. So, yeah, that actually happened the first time I actually moved here in 1991. My knuckles would crack and bleed. Thankfully, it's not that bad this time. So, definitely need to drink a lot more water than I did back in the Philippines. So my knuckles and skin will stay hydrated. So, one of the other biggest things is the food. Living in the Philippines, where a lot of the food is freshly caught fish. You buy a lot of our food from the fresh markets, and then coming back here, and a lot of it has preservatives and a lot of pesticides used. I know that they use chemicals and stuff like that in the Philippines, but not as, I want to say, and honestly, is not as bad as they do here. The FDA here pretty much, I think, does too much. Foods here are just oversaturated with chemicals and everything you can think of that is just horrible. So no wonder there's a big problem with people's weight here, people's health here, because who knows what these chemicals are doing to our bodies. And it's been 2 weeks, and my stomach still feels queasy at times. Even eating like if I had just a banana, or I just got a thing of chicken and cooked it myself from the store, fresh vegetables, all that fun stuff, my stomach's still acclimating to what it's like here. The food tastes a little different. Even the chicken tastes a little different. The Coke definitely tastes different because in the Philippines they have natural sugar cane that they use, and here it's obviously artificial sugars, or whatever. Which is one reason I don't drink diet soda, because obviously they use aspartame, and that's very bad for you. One other thing I think it may be is actually the water. In the Philippines, it's not really safe to drink the water, kind of like other countries I've been to. But here you can drink tap water. You can drink the water in the shower. You can drink as a kid we used to drink water out of the hose. It's probably fine because it comes out of the tap pretty much still. But the water tastes different because in the Philippines there we would get just the purified water. We'd pay for it. But it could be the preservatives and like the chlorine and stuff they put in the water to make it pure. Here, maybe my stomach's just trying to get used to that as well. That could be also a reason why I have stomach issues. Another thing I thought would be better here, and it's not, is the traffic. Being in the Philippines and Thailand, people really don't I don't want to say they don't pay attention, but people basically drive down the middle of the road in the dotted lines. There are cars in the middle of the dotted lines, and people weave in and out all the time. I thought coming back here to America, it would be different because I'm like, oh, well, people in America obey the traffic laws. I guess not anymore, not from what I remember. But then again, it's been almost 2.5 years. Literally going to the bus stop the other day and being dropped off at the bus stop, and then my mom heading back, literally saw an accident on the exact route we were heading back on. Probably missed it by maybe 2 minutes, if that. I guess someone was just on their cell phone and ran a red light. So I've literally seen 4 accidents in the 2 weeks I've been back here. And when I was in Bacolod, I saw 2. For almost 2.5 years, I only saw 2 accidents. Here I've seen, again, 4 in just 2 weeks. And here there's a highway just north of us here, 201, and you just constantly hear sirens all the time. And 201's where I got in my accident, where I totaled my car, where I have my lovely scar on my hand right there. So titanium plate and all that fun stuff. So yeah, and I can't imagine what winter's going to be like. I thought about, hey, I can just get a motorcycle, drive that to work, but I don't trust the drivers, especially now. I don't know. People just don't pay attention. And of course, it's against the law to be on your phone or any device while you're driving, but people here just don't really care. I just didn't consider it, unfortunately. I'd say that about my own country, but it's true. A lot of you know that I could not find a job in the Philippines. Let me rephrase, I could find a job, I just couldn't be hired. I have 3 companies that say once I'm able to get a work visa or authorization to work in the Philippines that they would love to hire me. But with the way that the government is and the way that work visas work there, it's almost impossible for a foreigner to get a job there. And the snow. I'm looking forward to the snow, honestly. I haven't seen snow in forever, so I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully I can get a chance to go up into the mountains and do a little hiking before it gets too bad up there. And I guess to kind of wrap this little short video up, it's taken some getting used to be in a place that's so quiet. You can hear right now, you don't hear anything. There in the Philippines is constant. I got used to the dogs barking constantly, especially at where our house is in South Valley. Every morning at 2 a.m. without fail, the dogs in the neighborhood would just start barking for whatever reason, like crazy. And I got used to it. I got used to sleeping. And those that know me, I'm a very light sleeper, very light. You touch the handle on my door and I'll wake up. But now I can sleep through. I can sleep through a lot. So, so it's good. It's good to see family and friends. And I guess that's it for now. 2 weeks here in the U.S. After 28 months away, I am looking at returning to the Philippines in June, May or June. I want to fly Melinda out here for her birthday, which is at the end of May. Would love to fly her out here for Christmas, and so she can see the snow. But maybe that'll happen next year. We'll see. We'll see how finances come along. And I want to give a huge shout out to those friends and family who have helped me to be able to return here to America so that I could work, save a lot of money, and do all the things I need to do here. And one other thing I'm going to do here, probably in a month or so, I get to get my eyes recorrected. I had PRK done about 6 years ago, and I did get it recorrected, so I'll be doing that as well. Thankfully, I have lifetime warranty on it, so it should be free, other than getting an eye exam. But I want to thank everyone. So grateful for everyone, and my mom, of course, for letting me stay here with her. And you guys know who you are, and I love you, and thank you so very much. Even if it's just prayers, everything you've just given. I've been so blessed with all my friends and family. You've all been amazing, and I love you all. And hopefully we'll have another update soon. Thank you.